Today we're going to be doing some Saturday cleaning. I love to do a good clean on a Saturday because it not only closes out the week before, but it also set me up for success for the upcoming week, and it still gives me my Sunday to be able to rest and spend that time with family and the Lord. So today I'm going to be doing some cleaning. I'm going to be taking you guys along with me. So if you're ready to jump into this video with me, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get some work done today. Before we get into the cleaning, I am going to go ahead and fuel myself with some coffee. Per usual, I rarely ever start my day without prayer and a cup of coffee. So prayer has been done. That is first order of business. So now I'm going to go ahead and make myself a coffee. The coffee that I'm going to be making myself today was gifted to me by Javvy Coffee. Thank you so much to Javvy Coffee. This is a protein coffee, which is perfect for my current season of life because I am now getting back into my fitness journey, my fitness routine, working out. And with my current fitness goals, it's important for me to take in protein. And another thing that I've been trying to cut out of my diet is sugar. So I'm so happy that the coffee that I'm featuring in today's video is not only sugar-free, but it also has 10 grams of protein per scoop and no artificial flavors, completely natural, and it gives you a little bit of a brain boost as well as it contains MCT powder as well. So let's go ahead and make a cup of Javvy coffee together, and then I'll share my thoughts with you guys in case you guys are looking for a delicious and healthy coffee treat or protein shake to fuel you on the days that you have things to get done as well. I already love that I can have both my protein and my coffee at the same time, but it's also made very easily, which I love even more in this season of motherhood for myself. All I do is add 1 to 2 scoops of protein coffee with 8 to 16 ounces of water or cold milk. Today I'm going to be doing 1 scoop of protein coffee and 8 ounces of almond milk. If I'm going for more protein because it's 10 grams of protein per scoop, then I would typically do the 16 ounces of almond milk with 2 scoops of coffee. But again, today we're going to do just half of that serving. You could also opt in for 16 ounces of water or milk with just 1 scoop if you like a more thinner consistency. It's completely up to you. If you want to try out Javvy coffee too, which I do recommend, like I said, it's very delicious, no sugar, no artificial flavors, completely natural, and it definitely gives you that brain boost that you need to get things done throughout the day while also being aware and cautious of your fitness goals. I will leave down below in the description box a link to the product as well as my discount code that you can use to get 20% off your first order of Javvy coffee as well. I found that the easiest way for me to do this is to use my blend jet or any type of personal blender, but you could also use like a frother. I know a lot of people usually have these in their kitchen, so you could use this as well, or you could also use the one that's attached to your coffee pot. Here's my 8-ounce marker, so let's go ahead and add my almond milk. I'm just going to show you guys how easy it is to make this and fuel yourself for the day. Then I'm going to add my 1 scoop. And then I'm going to go ahead and just blend it. I have the caramel flavored Javvy protein coffee, so I'm going to add a little bit of caramel flavor. Javvy also has their own coffee flavor that you can order to make this treat even better, but it's really good just as is. It's honestly really good, and it's definitely going to fuel me to get through today's cleaning that is absolutely necessary. So again, if you too want to try out Javvy protein coffee, I'm going to link down below my discount code where you can receive 20% off. It's already very inexpensive, but with my code you will get an extra 20% off. So I'm going to link that down below for you guys. Typical heaven, motherhood, and homemaking fashion, we cannot have a cleaning video without some cleaning motivation. So today I want to give you a little bit of tips and a little bit of insight on how you can keep a tidy home with minimal effort, or at least how I like to do so. So this is for those of you that sometimes feel like the never-ending task of cleaning your home is a constant battle, a race against time that you just cannot seem to win. I remember this used to be me. I just used to feel like my home was always a mess no matter what I did. And cleaning used to feel like a burden. I used to resent it. I used to dread it. It was exhausting. It was frustrating, and it definitely was not peaceful. But today I'm going to tell you that there's a different way, a gentler way. I'm going to share my approach to homemaking and cleaning that's not about perfection, but about peace, about having a tidy and inviting home with minimal effort while embracing the principles of slow living and finding joy in the process. Transitioning to a slow living and intentional life has been such a transformation for me. I started off with just a few gentle rhythms, and now it is a complete lifestyle, one that I would love to invite you guys to join me in. Before we dive into the practical steps, I want to talk a little about a mindset shift, cleaning your home for peace and not for perfection. Here you guys can see that when I'm cleaning, sometimes my children, even my spouse, they're just all over. And while this used to bother me, I now embrace it. So on the topic of just embracing just the everyday life, don't drown out these moments. Just be present in them, be grateful for them. So yeah, it can look kind of chaotic and overwhelming, but honestly, I had to shift my mindset and realize that the chaos was the messiness of the home. The chaos was not the people in it. So I thought it was really important for me to keep the clips of like my family moving throughout the video while I'm cleaning, just so that you guys can get a glimpse of the realisticness of it and what I mean when I say truly embrace all of it.
Show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love, show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love, this is all we got. Show me life, show me love, this is all we got. Show me love, show me love, this is all we got. Show me love, show me love. Sometimes life will push you down, make you fall onto the ground. But I know you will turn it around. Oh, this is all we got.
I want to show you guys this iron out solution, the solution that I use to get hard water and well water rust stains out of my appliances. We have some really rusty water. No matter how many filtration systems we install, we still have these hard water stains. So I just pour iron out, and I get the indoor outdoor one because we even have this problem with our sprinkler system staining like the concrete outside. But I just wanted to show you guys here in my bathroom sink. All I do is spray the iron out solution onto the sink and just let it sit, and it pretty much just dissolves away the minerals and the hard water stains all on its own. You don't even have to scrub it. So I'm gonna do the same thing inside of the kitchen sink, but in the kitchen I am gonna put a little bit of elbow grease in it meaning that I am going to give it a good scrub because this one is very long overdue. So yeah, this has definitely been a problem with the sink since we've moved in, but we haven't replaced the sink yet because we're wanting to just replace the entire like kitchen cabinets and countertops and sink all at the same time. So for now, iron out and a good scrub is what's been pretty much doing the trick for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish like scrubbing that down, and then I'm also going to get the cabinets because again, these are just those areas in the home that I don't do like every single day. That's not my typical 15 to 30 minute daily reset. These are those areas that I was talking about earlier in the video when I said you want to focus on those zone cleaning areas that need a little bit of a deeper clean, and then you do that on like one day out of the week. You choose your zones and it might take you an hour instead of 15 or 30 minutes, but again, that's still a whole lot better than spending an entire day cleaning. But if you declutter your home well enough, which we're going to talk a little bit about more later in this video, you could even accomplish a whole house clean in an hour. That won't take you an entire day. So yeah, that's the goal. And again, we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But I really want to talk more about the mindset shift of things. For me, I've learned that it's deeply connected to my values as a biblical homemaker, creating a home that reflects order, warmth, hospitality, comfort for my family, and stewarding what God has given us. Our world can definitely feel rushed and demanding sometimes, but our homes should be a place of refuge for us, the place where we escape from the constant rushes and demands of life. Clutter and disorganization can actually add to our mental load and create friction, anxiety, a bad thought process. And my approach to cleaning isn't about having perfectly clean surfaces, but more so about reducing overwhelm and creating space for what truly matters, honoring the gift of our home. So, what used to be about making sure that my home was perfectly clean for whoever was to ever enter it, even for YouTube, is now about intentionality. Instead of rushing through tasks, I'm finding moments of mindfulness, and instead of dreading cleaning, I'm seeing that it's an act of care, a small daily investment in our well-being and the well-being of my family. And this approach frees up mental energy and time for deeper connections, for learning, and for just simply being. So if you want to know the secret to a tidy home without the constant effort, it lies in small, consistent actions. This is the core of the slow living cleaning philosophy. Instead of a huge cleaning day, we embrace daily resets. The goal is to optimize your home and declutter it well enough to take about 15 to 30 minutes consistently every single day to tidy up your home. I typically like to break this into two 15-minute sessions. So this is normally in the morning after breakfast and then again after dinner. While the weather is still nice out and while my coffee is still cold, I wanted to go ahead and just take a break and kind of just take in a little bit of the day so that I'm not spending the majority of my day inside, which I think is really important for us as stay-at-home moms to make sure that we are being intentional within our days. I know that I have a lot of work to get done today. That does not mean that I have to spend the entire day inside. And if I don't be intentional and make sure that I'm stepping outside every day to get that fresh air and to take in some natural light from outdoors and some fresh air, that I'm definitely going to forget. I'm going to get cabin fever, and that's not good for anybody. But also in the topic of taking breaks, I think that it's important for me to also encourage you guys to make sure that you're being intentional with taking your breaks. For us as a Christian family, that break is normally done on a Sundays. On Sunday, I reserve that day just for family time and just for God. We wake up in the morning, we get up, we go to church, and then after church, we spend the remainder of our day spending time together as a family. My husband and I, we've recently started doing our couple or marriage Bible studies on Sunday, typically before, during, or after dinner, just depending on what the kids are up to. Sunday is the only day that we may have dinner without the kids. typically because they wake up earlier on Sundays, and so they are ready to go to sleep earlier on Sundays, which means that we get a break away from the kids a little bit earlier on that day. And because we are very intentional about making sure that we're spending majority of our day with them on Sundays with no work, we feel like we spent a good amount of time with them so that we don't feel bad about having dinner without them. So if we do have that option to have dinner, just my husband and I, that's like, I don't know, our little like date night. We have a glass of wine, we have dinner, and then we do our marriage Bible study. It's very basic and it's very simple, but it's also very intentional. And here on this channel, I'm always talking about simplicity in life, about being intentional in life, and all of the things. So I just wanted to encourage you guys, if you don't have like a day of the week that you just reserve just for taking a break, I highly encourage it, because it's going to set you up for success the upcoming week. It's also going to help you to, if you are a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife, or homemaker, not get that cabin fever. And it's also going to help you to maximize the energy and the time that you have on the other days. I don't think that we were made to always be in a constant state of busyness, a constant state of moving without taking breaks. That's not the way that God designed for us to be. And one of my favorite Bible scriptures, and I know a lot of people know this one, even if you don't religiously read the Bible, for God doesn't give us more than we can handle. I think that's true. A lot of the things that we put on our plate, we literally put those things on our plate ourselves. And so if we're making sure that we remember that God never designed us to always be in that constant state of being busy, and to remember to carve in those moments of break, even if it's just a break like right now, sitting outside on the patio or on the porch, to get in a breath of fresh air, it's definitely going to make all of the difference. Another thing that I like to do is when I wake up in the morning, I normally grab my cup of coffee, or I just grab my baby girl and put her on my hip, and we just walk around the yard. We look at the flowers, and that's not easily done in the winter time. So winter is a little bit harder for me, and we'll talk more about that in a later video. But for the sake of when there are nice weather days, don't take that for granted. I know what it's like to take that for granted, because again, I stay up north where it gets cold about 6 to 7 months out of the year. And so making sure that I am appreciative of God-given beauty that we have in every day, especially in spring and summer, is something that I encourage you guys to do as well. So now that that's done, I have a little bit more of my Javvy coffee left, and I'm telling you guys, it's really delicious, and it's definitely doing what I needed to do on this day. So I'm going to finish off my coffee and then get back to some more cleaning, because I definitely have a lot of it to get done. So more motivation for you guys.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
on cleaning with minimal effort, we can't actually talk about minimal effort cleaning without talking about decluttering, because this is just the unsung hero of a peaceful home. The less stuff you have, the less you have to clean, organize, and manage. It's really just so simple. So my approach to decluttering is gentle and ongoing. It wasn't like a huge, overwhelming purge, but more so like consistent small acts of letting go that I revisit time and time again. When I bring something new into the home, I try to let go of something old. And when I am tidying, I ask myself, does an item truly serve a purpose, bring me joy, or is it good stewardship of our space? And if not, it's time to find a new home for it. Now, as a biblical homemaker, I see decluttering as an act of stewardship and commitment. It's about valuing quality over quantity and creating space for relationships rather than having so many possessions that you don't even have time to keep up with them. So to make cleaning truly gentle and enjoyable, optimize your space through decluttering to where you're actually able to keep up and manage the home. You know that it's time to declutter when no matter how much you clean, it's constantly a mess, and when it takes you forever to clean up one space. So always think in terms of, how can I make this easier for myself and more comfortable for my family? What is more worth it to you? If you want to dive more deeper into decluttering and simplifying the home, I highly recommend you try out my 30 Days to a Peaceful Home and Heart challenge that I did about a month ago. And I'll link it for you guys in case you have not seen it yet and you are interested. It was definitely transformational, and I shared that with you guys as well.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, be like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you'd cross my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wonder, can we trust the stars above to let us know how to go? We only got this life, no guarantees the stars align. Follow your passion trail and try to keep an open mind. I didn't by myself, no guarantees you'll find me. Said if it's faith you'll find me.
You guys, with that, we sum up today's video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed cleaning with me, getting some things done around the home. This was absolutely necessary for me, but I'm glad that we could do it together. So if you are new here and you have stayed through to the end of this video, I invite you to go ahead and subscribe to join the family. I'm always sharing helpful and motivational content for you guys in the realm of motherhood and homemaking. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload a new video. But that's going to be all for today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.